Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Brock Stewart, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
At the plate, Trey Turner. He will lead this one off today.
For Washington, shortstop, Trey Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, Matty, yeah, this is time right here, D-Roll. You'd love to win this 4th game of the series. They drop game 1. They come back and win games 2 and 3 of this set. Nothing they'd like to do more than win this series 3 out of 4 and win this one here on the finale.
Yeah, Dan, they gave away the first game, but they were able to win Friday night and Saturday night. A chance to take 3 of 4 and finish the weekend off strong.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball. The 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Batting second, left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now, and he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off. Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Turner gets his lead at first, nobody out. Another off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Nick Castellanos now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Strike taken, the throw. Behind the play, that's an easy stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Marte. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting fourth.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the 1-0. Fouled off. Outside, 2-1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. One left for Washington, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball. How to pitch, he knows how to control the running game, and most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's set, and the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Now the payoff pitch home.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Strasburg with a check at first and a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner has it. There's one. On to first in time to take care of Trout. A double play. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
Here's Buster Posey now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2 rally started.
I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
2 out, nobody on. In the air to right center. Calling for it, Soto. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mets go down quickly, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Devin Travis. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3.
Runs pull.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2 and 2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year, he's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
Set to get his day started, Corey Dickerson. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. From the stretch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
The 0-1 delivery. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-1 is strike 2, swinging. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Victor Robles digging in now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 4 home runs and 16 RBIs. The 1-0 fouled away. The 1-1 just got a piece up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Count still at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt, and he's been tearing off the ball these past few days, as you see there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. A ball and 2 strikes. High in the air down the right field line. Soto on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He can play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
Set to get his day started, Starling Marte, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Hit hard to short. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Settling in now, Ahmed Rosario will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit. And that means the inning stays alive with 2 away for Kyle Seager.
Batting third baseman, Kyle.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Ready. Here's the first offering. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Seager stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Rosario, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. The 1-1 home. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Coming to the plate now, Jeff McNeil. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Turner is under it. And the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. We'll move to the third with no score. Some fans still trickling into the ballpark as we get you set for the top of inning number 3. Now at the plate, Alex Avila. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 5, Alex Avila.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Steven Strasburg, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And he fouls this one off. Third inning, no score to this point. Line to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. A base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jock Peterson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Now the 0-1. Up around the face. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Ready with the 1-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Nationals leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So digging in now, Brock Stewart, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Brock Stewart.
Pitch on the way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. Missed with a slider. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
2-0 count. The pitch. Smoke toward the hole. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. Standing in, Mike Trout. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. The 1-0. Misses. Ball two.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Stewart stands at third with one gone in the inning. Nope. 3-0. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. And that misses. Ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Ready now, Buster Posey. And their runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
The 1-0 delivery. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. A throw to the plate, the tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
I think the decision to send him home came down to one thing. the guy they're facing on the mound. He's not likely to struggle out there and give up several runs, so I think they thought risking it for an early run was worth it. Didn't pay off that time, though.
This one's flared off to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Man, the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded, but the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
Just missed with a breaking ball.
21.
Fastball down near the shoe tops. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Line drive, base hit to right. In to score, the runner from third.
Hey, Dero, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get back in safely. Here's Starling Marte, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And this is fouled at the plate. Strasburg comes set. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strike out there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back now with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit to third. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
Up next for the Nationals, right fielder, Juan.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. The 2-0 on the way is in there for strike one. Castellanos on at first, nobody out. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
In now, Devin Travis, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
The 1-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. 1 left for Washington. They're still down. It's 2-0. that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Now the 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
In now, Jeff McNeil. He flew out in his last at bat. Here comes the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, Brock Stewart. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 is up and away, but called a strike.
Counts 21.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Straight 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Victor Robles. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now a bunt attempt here. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as he rips it on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 37, Stephen Strasburg.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Stephen Strasburg. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Posey shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nationals gone in order. They're down 2-0. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Brandon Nimmo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Got to count 0-2.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way is special.
Here's Buster Posey now. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Trout stands at first with 1 out. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball, and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Strasburg with a check at first. A dive, but he's back. 2-2 to the Mets catcher. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Ready with another 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Soto moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Strasburg comes set. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 2 out with the man at first. On the move is Trout from first. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Mets strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. But speedy Trey Turner digs in now. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
From the stretch. On a line, that's a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at the plate. And we show you the Nationals leaders in that category. You can see he's right up there at the top of the list. Here's Jock Peterson now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. A runner at first with no outs here. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Nicholas Castellanos, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Here it is, the 3-0 is taken, strike one. The 3-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Nick Castellanos now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. So he's in safely there following the 1-out steal of second, and with that we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category. 1 out and a runner on second base. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll be back in standing up. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he falls behind now. 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-0. 2-1 now. Pickoff move to second, and the runner back easily.
Ball 3-1. Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
The 3-1 pitch, and that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
In now for Washington, Juan Soto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Soto is below the Mendoza line. A batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Turner over at second. Castellanos is over at first with 1 away. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Marte going back. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Robert Gesellman takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Into the box, Devin Travis. And this one gets away. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. Still only 1 out in the inning. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And there's a base hit on the line. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you could tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. No hits to this point. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. And 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, Dero, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. On the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to Goldschmidt. A double play. Inning over. Fair to say? Oh, my goodness. These folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Here's Starling Marte.
Leading off for the Mets, right fielder, Starling Marte.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. The 2-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Marte is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back. In now, Kyle Seager, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. And that one stayed too low apparently. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Belted high and deep into right center. Robles racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Eddie Romero takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Eddie Romero.
Stepping in now, Jeff McNeil, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 is taken high above the zone. Set, and the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
And remember here, There's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze.
Now batting.
Something you don't see all that often anymore. As the runner was breaking from third, the perfect suicide squeeze gets him a run. Jorge Salinas will be charged with the job of getting that guy home, as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. High in the air out towards shallow right. Soto is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. 7th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Tight one on our hands. All tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Jose Torres is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 76, Jose Torres.
Digging in, Alex Avila, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Alex Avila.
Pitch on its way to Avila.
Nope.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
That one's in there. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. That's fouled off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Late square, and this is popped up. And Seager will put this one away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Jeremy Hellickson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jeremy Hellickson.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Peterson to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping up now, Mike Trout. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Hit in the air down the right field line. Moving under it, Soto. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Buster Posey now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. So 1-1. Right back at him and off his glove. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Score remains tied at 3-3. Here's Jock Peterson now. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. The 1-1 home. He's taken for strike 2.
The count is 1-2.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. Here it comes on 1-1. Popped him up. McNeil will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2.
Up next for the Nationals, right fielder, Juan.
Ready once again, Juan Soto will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Into the box, Devin Travis, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 1-1 the count now. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
The 2-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And that's in there. Base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on.
Wilmer Depot will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 1, Wilmer Depot.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. Still tied 3-3. Wilmer Defoe will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Number 1, Wilmer Defoe.
Striding into the box, Paul Goldschmidt, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch of the at-bat. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Mets right now would take a leadoff guy on any way they could get it.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So striding in, Starling Marte. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Soto has a play. He's got it 1 away. So striding forward now, Ahmed Rosario. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Runners off for second. Flying toward right center. And the hit and run works perfectly. A base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, you play to win the game right there. You want to put this defense on its heels a little bit. Late innings for them to implore the hit and run. That's an aggressive tactic by the manager. It paid off.
Striding in, Kyle Seager. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses inside, 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now a throw over. Runner back safely. Two and one.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2 and 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit high and deep is straightaway right field. Soto going back at the track, and as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and it's now 6-3.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Standing in now, Jeff McNeil. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1 and 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2 and 2. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Just late. He's safe. Outstanding effort, but he can't get the out. So there'll be a runner aboard with 1 gone.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Trevor Gott enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 26. Trevor Johnson.
In now, Brandon Nimmo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. McNeil leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Drilled to the right side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, not the way you'd like to throw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Trout has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400, and having a great batting average. This guy's certainly one of the best players in the game right now.
Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
3 runs already home here. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Sent on the ground out to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals as they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Felipe Vasquez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Digging in, Victor Robles. He was a double play victim last time around.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Pitch there, 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
The catcher, number 5, Alex Avila.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Neck-high fastball that time. So far this year against southpaws, Severino hitting better than 200, which is really pretty exceptional for a pitcher.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
The 2-0. Is taken, ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Severino is off at first with 2 away. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Two and 1 to count to Trey Turner. Three and 1 to the National shortstop.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Swinging a soft liner in there, a base hit.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Into the box now, Jock Peterson. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Last strike now for the Nats. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You have a kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Keenan Middleton gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Stepping in now, Nicholas Castellanos. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. One pitch, and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
6-4 the outcome today. New York came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jose Torres gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.